Michelle McPherson here, and in this video I'm going to show you a very quick trick to figure out if your content is being picked up on Pinterest, and then if so, who it is that's actually pinning the content from your site. So let's go directly to the computer, and what you can see here is the content from my site, from idea to empire.com, that has been pinned on Pinterest. So how do you get to this page? Well, it's just pinterest.com/source/your domain name. So mine says from idea to empire.com. You do not use the www. Pinterest uses only the exact domain, not the www. And if you have subdomains, you would put those in separately. So if I had blog.fromidea-to-empire.com, I would put that in. I can see here that there hasn't been a lot of pins for this site. Now that makes sense because this site is an internet marketing site. It isn't really image-based, and the target audience isn't necessarily the same crowd that uses Pinterest. But let me show you an example from another site that is actually pretty targeted towards the kinds of folks that are using Pinterest and the kind of content that people on Pinterest enjoy. So this is redomestication.com. This is sort of a women's interest, food, makeup, beauty type of site that I've got going on. And you can see, of course, that I naturally have pinned a lot of my content, but you can see that a lot of other folks are doing the pinning as well. So if we come down here, we can see Jenny Gilberts has done some pinning. Tiffany Farrell has done some pinning. Alexandra Kearns has done some pinning. Chelsea Wee has done pinning, Kirby Amanda, so on and so forth. So you can see who's actually pinning your content, and you can also get an idea of which content is doing extremely well on Pinterest. I can see here that during this little period of time, the breadless cucumber sandwich bites and the these little sandwiches did really, really well on Pinterest. And then I can also see this dress did well during this time period. Now, something to keep your eye on if you are doing a Pinterest-y related type of site is seeing who is getting the repins. So for example, Jennifer Wymore had 4 repins. Now this might be somebody that I want to engage with because it looks like the audience that is following her pins is engaged, because when she pinned this article, 4 of her friends then went and repinned it, right? So I might want to go to this person's page and follow her boards or comment on some of her stuff and engage with her more to kind of get her attention to my own Pinterest account, because of course I pin my own stuff as well. So that's another option or another way that you can use this data to kind of bring your site to the forefront of influential Pinterest users. People who are on this list didn't necessarily see your pin on your website, although some did. But these are original pins, so these could be people who repinned it but then changed the description. That kind of creates an original pin in Pinterest's eyes. Or these could be people, like I said, who just went to your website, saw what you've got, and pinned it. So here's how you find out what content has gained traction on Pinterest, and then how you can use that information to figure out who influential pinners are within your marketplace. So I hope that that video gives you some insight, some quick information that you can implement directly on your sites. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.